Hey guys, Marshmallow Chomp here, back with another Mario Kart Tour video. I've been playing quite a bit of multiplayer and I've been having a lot of success against very varied opponents, from S and A rank to some from F and E ranks. Now I myself am only a D rank, but since I've been having a lot of success, I thought I may give you guys 5 vital tips to help you when you want to go into multiplayer races. So my very first #1 tip is what races should, if you are a free-to-play or don't have much stuff, should you be going into? Because there is 150cc triple items, 100cc 2 items, and team races. Now I'd say for free-to-plays the most common one I've found is to be 2 items at 100cc, like it is today. Now, I would recommend this one the most, because one, it comes up a lot, so you'll be able to get a lot of races in. But also, because it's 2 items, it means that some people with expensive or lucky high ends won't get the advantage. So say, I don't know, everyone else in the race has Mario Swimwear, and he gets 3 items on Koopa Beach. But you only have Wario, who only has, oh wait, no, never mind. That was a bad example, because for some reason he's good at that. Say you only have Wendy, who doesn't have any bonus items on Koopa Beach. Now, all of them other races are going to be getting 3 items per box, and a chance at Frenzy, whereas you only get 1. So that is why that's why I recommend you only go for the 100cc 2 item slot only races, because it's the easiest one to do without being penalised for not spending money or being lucky. So that's tip 1. Tip 2 is what you should use in terms of carts and gliders. Because multiplayer works differently to this normal mode here that we've got with the ranked cup and other just normal cups for offline, they are all based on points, and obviously you want your highest ranking car with the best skill and your highest ranking glider to get them bonus points or bonus time on your combos. But on multiplayer, all that you need to do is get into 1st, 2nd, or 3rd, and I believe 4th may also give you XP for multiplayer. So that means that it doesn't matter how many points you actually get. So say, I don't know, the top car for a track that you own happens to be the Koopa Dasher with Rocket Start Plus. Now, Rocket Start Plus is arguably the worst special skill a car can have. So maybe on the bottom category, you have something like the Biddy Buggy, or I don't know, maybe the Warship. That's not the Warship. Yeah, the Landship even. So you might think, well, what's the point if I can get extra points? 1, with it being 100cc and things that you're playing, you're never going to get as many points as you can just from online play. And 2, Mini Turbo Plus is a much better investment, because it increases Mini Turbo boost time and points. You don't have to bother about points, but the fact that it increases the boost time is what you want. Because if you've played online, everyone is constantly drifting around every single corner, even on the straights. So you're going to want this slight little boost, because this could give you the edge that's the difference between a 1st and a 2nd place, or a 4th and a 5th place. So obviously that could be the difference of you getting XP or losing XP. So I recommend that you pick something with Mini Turbo Plus, even if it's not on one of the top categories, because like I said, points don't matter, and that's all that cars do that is different. Same goes for gliders. If you sandbag at the beginning, purposely fail your rocket start to get the higher items at the back, you're not going to want, you're not going to want a parafoil, but just because that was the top item if you're going to sandbag. if you're going to sandbag, you're going to want an increased chance of something like lightning. So as soon as you fail, you get that last item box out of everyone, you're going to get a higher chance of lightning, which is going to be a big game changer. Now, if you picked the parafoil just because that had extra points and you just get a couple of green shells instead of the lightning, then there's no point at you being in the back, but you are there. So it's going to make the whole race harder just because you tried for some extra points that aren't really going to help out. So basically that was tip 2. Make sure you pick gliders and carts based on helping you win the race over points, because points don't matter online. So my third tip is know where to throw your items. So on tracks like Waluigi Pinball, this is one I play all the time. It's such a fun little trick to catch people off guard. I'll just play some Waluigi Pinball whilst I'm talking, but I can tell you the part. If you are on the reversed Waluigi Pinball, instead of going up the pinball tube, although you can do it on both ends, there's often a boost panel and then a glide panel. Now if you have a banana, then you just keep that up until the item box. So that's just going to be dropped in front of the item box where everyone's going to predict it. But if you drop it in between the boost and the glide panel, they'll boost into the banana, not have time to react, hit it, spin out, and they actually fall down the tube, have to be picked up by a Wakitu, and then put back in front of the boost panel again. Meaning that they're out of the race for quite a long time, maybe 5 or 6 seconds, which may not sound a lot, but in a race that is a lot of time. Because they have to get hit, slowly fall down. So here we go, you can see right off the bat, there's a boost, and as soon as you hit this boost, you want to tap the screen, and that's when the banana comes backwards. Also, there's other little tricks that you can do like that on other tracks. However, if there's nothing like that, you still need to know where to use your items. So, however, that you may not find anywhere, which brings me on to the next tip. Know when to use your items. Very similar, I know. But, like I did then, I kept them all as shields to protect me from red shells, but that's not necessarily the best thing to do, especially online. Because if you are online, you want to be taking people out and winning. Now, obviously, it does leave you more vulnerable, but say you have, I don't know, a banana and a green shell. You're gonna want to keep one as a shield, and you have a green shell. Now, if you've been hit in the back by a red shell and now you've just got your banana but you're nearing the item box, what you should do is throw it, because they're going to throw it backwards or forwards, because they're going to expect you to keep it all the way until the item box as a shield. If you throw that preemptively, they're going to get hit by that because they weren't expecting it to hit them so soon. However, another thing as well, with when to throw, is if you're getting close to a item box and say you have a banana, the banana automatically goes backwards. However, maybe throwing it forwards could be a better option, because throwing it forwards people may not see you throw it forward, and then if you go right close and then quickly swerve out the way while someone's trying to slipstream, they are going to get hit by that banana. And I just did something there on purpose. Make sure you pay attention to the order of what you are holding, because if you have a banana and a green shell and you hit an item box, it throws the banana backwards and then the green shell backwards, clashing with the banana and making it a completely useless use of both of those items, and you might as well not have had them. So make sure you're throwing things before you get to item boxes and in certain spots. Right. So that was some Waluigi Pinball. I hope you enjoyed that. And I did have another tip, because we've gone through when to throw, where to throw, use items for winning, not points for online. We did do another one, I believe. I cannot remember. However, one is knowing parts of the tracks. So, like Daisy Hills. This will let me explain it easier. Basically, just because it has some extra fancy boost panels doesn't mean it's actually a shortcut. So know what's a shortcut and know what's just an alternate route. It may even take longer in some cases, which you really don't want. So unfortunately there's none on at the moment. I know there's one in a later cup over here because I played it online. But say for example, you're on the reverse and you come into the last corner and you all glide. You can go to the far right, land on the rooftop. Actually, no, that's the normal way, I think. I'm not sure if it's reverse or not, but regardless. You can go to the far right, land on those rooftops, and hit all those boost panels. That's not going to be any faster than if you just land in the normal way. But there is a shortcut. If you go to the left, through the windmill blades, obviously avoid getting hit. After a couple of times, you'll probably never get hit again. And make sure you pull up when you've made it through to avoid all the grass and you've gone through a slight shortcut. It doesn't cut off much time, but it is enough time to be to get you a higher up position. And yeah, that's it. I mean, I can give you a couple of others whilst I'm here, like pay attention. So if someone's got a shield and you have a red shell, don't just throw it at the shield. If they're in front, obviously, they'll hit an item box, they get their items forced backwards or forwards, whatever it is, and that is your time to strike. Throw it whilst their items are still on the roulette when they're waiting to see what they get, because that's when they are weak, they have no defense. You'll hit them, get your items, roll through, and hopefully no one did the same to you. So, yeah, there's a few tips. I may give you some more in later videos than that, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. I hope you enjoyed. I am saving up for Captain Toad because I love Captain Toad, and I would love to have him in-game. Also, in one of the posts from Mario Kart Tour, they mentioned that there's a secret on the new Choco Mountain to do with the hammer item hitting some sort of surface. But if I get Hammer Bro again on this account or Captain Toad, I'll do that. But thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate everyone who came, especially if you've watched all the way through these tips to the end. Let me know how you get on in your multiplayer, and if you're at the end of the video, like right now, let me know if any of these tips helped you, or if you have any other tips to share that I can pass on on another video to other guys, and I'll give you credit for your tips as well. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Stay tuned for more Mario Kart, Card, Frag, and more. Goodbye.